So last time I did a DIY like this, my camera turned out like this. Shit. Hey, I'm Jen, and today I thought I would talk about my G7X experience because I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with that guy. I guess this will be a little review slash DIY because I'm hoping to fix all my struggles with that camera today. I had the Mark I for 2 years and I basically used it every single day, and now I got the Mark II and I basically use it a few times a week. I'm not traveling as much anymore, so don't have as much to film. But yeah, I am pretty experienced with this camera, and yeah, let's talk about what I like and what I don't like. So here's my Mark II, and as you saw earlier, my Mark I. We'll get into that in a minute, but what I like about this camera is it's super small, like very compact, easy to travel around with. You can flip the screen up, do a little vloggity vlog, and yeah, it's like easy to travel around, easy to pack. It's very inconspicuous. Like if you had a big DSLR when you're traveling around, it might be a bit harder to get some shots. But this guy is pretty small, so you can do some sneaky shots, even just like of your friends, or, you know, it's pretty discreet. So it's a nice little camera to have traveling around. It's not heavy, so if you're packing in a carry-on, it's not taking up too much room. There's not that many accessories. It's like kind of pretty much all in one. I also really like the ergonomics of it because I can easily just like turn it on and then press record. So it literally takes like 1 second to capture something, so you're not going to miss out on anything. I can just hold it all in one hand and you're ready to go. So yeah, it's a decent travel camera. It's got the pop-up flash and it's also got a really good app on my phone, so you can like transfer these photos to your phone, which is what I do all the time for my Instagram. Check that out. Yeah, I mainly use this for the Instagrams. Although the downside is when I'm actually shooting with the live shooting mode through the Wi-Fi, it always disconnects. Like, I don't know if it's this camera or my phone, but like my phone's an iPhone 6, so it's not great, but it always disconnects the Wi-Fi. So when I'm trying to take a photo by myself, it'll just stop working, which really sucks. Which brings me into the negatives. First off, my main complaint about this camera, which is why my Mark I looks like this, is that dust gets inside the lens. And I've already got heaps of dust inside this lens. Basically, there's no way to get the dust out without sending it to Canon. So how it gets in there, there's like a gap inside this case, and I guess when you're like retracting the lens, it kind of like vacuums it, all the dust that's on your camera inside the lens, if that makes sense. So yeah, that is the shittiest thing ever. I've never heard of that before, dust getting inside. It easily gets in there as well. You should try and protect your camera by putting it in a case when you put it in your bag, which is something I don't do. And you can also protect it by getting like a lens that you can put on top when you buy the camera. I actually promised myself I was going to do that when I bought this camera, get the extra additional lens on top. But you know, I'm a procrastinator and I have not done that yet. And now I got dust in my lens and I am annoyed. And that dust is the reason why my Canon G7X Mark I looks like this now. I mean, it doesn't have to be fully in pieces, but it is. Basically, there is this DIY where you can drill a hole through the lens. Basically, you take this cover off and then you drill a hole through the lens and you can vacuum out the dust, and it works amazingly. Like, so good. It's worked for so many people, and it did work for me. We did it one day and then my lens was super clear, and yeah, I should probably insert "don't try this at home, kids." But yeah, I drilled the hole, vacuumed it. I potentially vacuumed it too heavy. I had it on full suction and I do not recommend, because I think it dislodged something in my camera. The camera was good all day, and then when I got home, tried to turn on the camera, the lens got stuck, and the rest is history. Well, my dad kind of tried to open up the camera, but realized that there's a lot of parts in a camera, and now it's in pieces. Well, my brother then also had a go, and you know, whatever. I kind of went into that DIY with the thought that maybe I could lose my camera. I mentally prepared myself for the fact that my camera could break, but the dust that was showing up in the pictures and the video was annoying me so bad that I really didn't care if it broke the camera. It was either going to be clear photos or I'm just going to buy a new camera. So, which probably makes you ask, why did I buy the Mark II if I got so annoyed by the Mark I? Well, I kind of did that DIY the day before I was going overseas, and I take a long time to kind of figure out and decide what I want to get when it comes to technology. So it would have taken me like a month or two to work out which camera to get, and just buying the Mark II kind of was the easiest option. I knew I liked the camera overall. It was just a dust thing where I did, promise myself I'd kind of try to fix that, but I didn't get a lens. Yeah, I do love this camera. It's just that lens thing, it's probably the biggest annoyance. The second biggest annoyance is the sound. I literally have to cut out so much footage from my videos because of the sound quality. It has the worst sound. You'd think as a vlogging camera that they would make the sound good, because people are walking around with this all day, and I swear to God, I will be vlogging and I won't hear any wind, and I'll look at the footage later and I won't be able to hear anything. It just gets really caught on these two little holes up the top here. So yeah, it's not very good sound. So today I'm going to do my next DIY, hopefully not break this camera, but I am going to put a wind muff on this. So I went to Kmart and I bought this. I think it's a sleeping mask, but I'm going to stick this on top and hopefully it's going to fix that wind noise. I have been inspired by YouTube again to do this DIY. I don't think I can fuck it up as much as last time, so that's good. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick this on with Velcro. So you'll see that in a minute. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the G7X. It is a really good travel camera. It's just the sound and the dust issues that are really freaking annoying. Let me know in the comments if you have a G7X and how do you kind of battle those aspects of this camera. But yeah, let's go back to my desk and we're gonna fix this bad boy. Okay, so here are all my little goodies that I'm gonna use to fix this camera. I got heaps of knives and scissors. I got scissors over here. I got these Velcro dots from Spotlight, so hopefully they can stick this to the top of the camera. And yeah, this was from Kmart. Yeah, they also had little pom-pom balls, but I thought this was better value for money. I'm actually not too sure if I want to cover the whole top. Luckily I have my other G7X piece of shit right here to see kind of what it's like on the inside. I think I only really need to cover the microphones, so I could just put 2 dots over the microphones, but because the middle one's just Wi-Fi. I think I'm just going to cover the whole thing because that's what everyone else has been doing. Yeah, I'm going to start by cutting some of this off. Now hopefully I can just cut a section off. Main point is you don't want that stuff to go on your camera, so if you're cutting a bit off, make sure, maybe this is too fluffy, but yeah, make sure you defluff it before you put it on the camera. Okay, so I've cut a section. This will be the prototype. Oh god. Fluff everywhere. Defluffing. Oh my god, it's everywhere. Okay, so this is my little pink thing I got going on. So basically, I think I might just do a line of Velcro around the top here. So I can cut these dots into small little sections. Luckily, this Velcro already is sticky on the back. I'm gonna cut it into strips, I think. Right, so we got this bit here. Okay, what's going on? You gotta be mindful of the holes. Now I'll do the other side. Oh my god, this fur is everywhere. Oh, I probably should have checked that this fit before I put it on. Okay, so I've got it on the sides there. It's not going in the hole, I don't think. Is it going in the hole? And I've got the top going. Now I'm going to do the back part. That seems to fit. I might just make it a little tiny bit smaller. Also, I'm scared of these fibers getting into my camera. I might do a quick vacuum after, but we all know what happened last time I vacuumed my camera. Now I gotta try recreate that. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put a bunch of Velcro on the front and the back. Yes, I'm not covering this fully. Honestly, I think I've done a good thing on the top, but I'm not sure about this fur. Okay, I'm gonna vacuum this camera. Side note, I'm very much scared to vacuum this after last time, but it really needs to be done. Oh god. Okay, got to make another one. I'm gonna put this way over here, and first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna vacuum it, but I'm gonna hold it really tight. Ah, fucking, I did it again. Alright, take 3. There we go. I actually did it this time. This is the camera. I'm gonna stick that there. It fits on there. I'll fix the sides later. But this is what it looks like. I think I will give it a bit of a trim, but let's go do a test. There's my somewhat DIY, even though I fucked it up. Okay, I'm currently outside. It's super harsh lighting and super hot and sunny. Normally in this area, I get really bad wind noise. I can actually feel the wind back here. So maybe you can hear it on the camera right now. This is kind of like a test, I guess. Put the test. This is before the procedure. I hope I don't fuck it up. So there's my dog. Yeah, there's wind. I wonder if you can get the wind noise. I'll move around so you can get the wind noise. Hopefully this works. Oh, I was contemplating actually using my dog's fur because he's normally really fluffy. He's a Labradoodle. I was contemplating using his fur as a muff, but you know, ended up going to Kmart, so. I can confirm that I cannot see the screen at all, but yeah, I'm sorry if I'm all sweaty and hot. It was very hot in my room. So this is the after test. I guess you can probably hear when I swish down on that. I think I might fix it up on the sides and kind of maybe cut a hole in the middle, but I'm just scared there's so many fibers on this thing. I will give it a trim. So much of the fluff is coming off. Oh my god, how did the vacuum not do anything? Can you hear wind noise? Is it better? I'm not really sure. I'll know when I edit this. This was my attempt at a DIY. Obviously did not go to plan because I vacuumed up all my prototypes. So I guess we're up to version 3. Yeah, if you like this video, please subscribe or something. But I know it wasn't that helpful, so you know, I like to make travel videos, which is my usual content, so have a look at those. And until next time, keep wandering. I probably look like shit.